Joining us now, former Reagan economist Art Laffer. Art, all these predictions of a crash, do you see one coming for any reason? You see one?
Well, if I see Hillary getting elected and changes in the Senate, I would see a slow decline in the U.S. economy, and I would see asset values falling. But when you look at all of this debt, Stuart, there's not one cliff coming here. It's a steady perpetual underpinning of the economy that it's eroding, and it shouldn't be looked at as a crash, but as a slowing down of the U.S. because of all of this debt is part of the real problem we face going forward.
It's really taken hold of social media, the internet. I mean, it's all over the place. There's all kinds of people popping up saying, yeah, the big one's coming, this is coming then. You discount the lot. It's not a crash, you say, but maybe a long, slow, serious correction. You put it like that?
Well, we've had that already. I mean, from 2008 to now, it's been a very disastrous economy. We've had growth rates barely over 2% in this whole period. The employment to adult population has declined dramatically. You see real GDP is off its thing by $3.6 trillion off its trend when Clinton left office. I mean, it has been a very bad economy, and I don't see a big drop further, but I sure as heck don't see any growth coming back of any substantial proportions if the election goes the way I think it is.
Got it. All right. Now, Art, you can take this any way you like, but listen to this. It's a new poll. Yeah, wait for it. You won't believe this. New poll on millennials. 46% would vote for a candidate who self-describes as a socialist. That's 46% would vote for a socialist. 21% would vote for a communist. Look at that. 21% for a communist. 32% think more people were killed under George W. Bush's presidency than under Joseph Stalin's leadership. Art,
oh my God.
What are we teaching these kids?
Oh, who knows? You know, back in the day when I was young at Stanford University, Paul Baran was one of my favorite professors. I liked him very, very much. In fact, he was a great guy. He was a Marxist. He was one of two Marxist professors at the university, and there was a great deal of appeal for young people to this type of, I have the answer. Millennials want to know the answer. Of course, as you know, Stuart, there is no the answer. It's all just playing the game, and they'll grow up, and they'll become better, and they'll become clear-thinking people like you and me.
Are you going to put money on that? All right,
yeah, well, I don't have to worry too much because no one will be around to collect it.
That's very true. Stay there. I've got some breaking news. Got to get into this. I've got more leaked emails from the Clinton campaign. Art Laffer, give me the context here of Netflix.
I'll give you the context. Stuart, number one, I don't think you should beat yourself up for this. I can't tell you how many times I've been wrong in life. I'm still around, and I'm 76 years old. But the thing that makes me so happy is I'm so glad you were wrong. That's one of the few stocks I own. And I am not a stock picker at all, but I am just dancing on the streets today because of this. I've never had this type of luck in my life, and it's luck in my case.
Just, okay, you're 76, you own Netflix, but don't retire just yet, Art Laffer.
I'm not retiring,
Apple?
Believe me, and I'm not shy either.
No, you're not. Apple.
Shy and retiring, never.
Art Laffer, what's wrong with when you've got all these forecasts of an imminent crash, and it is October after all those forecasts, what's wrong with lightening up on your stocks, selling half your stock portfolio? I know a lot of people are doing that, Art.
Well, that's okay. I mean, if that's the way you feel and given your risk portfolio, that's fine. But when you look at the debt, it's not the coordination of central banks that's going to solve this debt problem. It's the exact opposite. It's the coordination of the central banks that has caused this debt problem. It's the quantitative easing, both here with Draghi in Japan. Have you seen what these central bankers are doing? They're buying stocks in companies in Japan. It's just out of control. These central banks need to be broken. They need to be broken up, not the big companies. The central banks are the problem, and the fiscal authorities too.
Well, rely on Art Laffer for drama, and we got it today. All right, Art, thank you very much indeed.